Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope everyone had a great trading week last week. We're going to be doing the technical analysis for this week. What will be May 1st? Oh, no, I'm sorry. May 2nd to May 7th, which is the new month. And with new month, and the first week of the month is NFP, meaning that we're going to have some high impact news for this week, which is really good. Well, if it goes in our favor. I do have to first apologize that I didn't upload any videos or anything like that last week or last Sunday and Friday. It just due because of me getting my treatments and not doing a surgery, but I just had a lot going on, so I wasn't really able to really focus in the market that much. So I just been doing a lot of back testing and also a lot of studying as well, with a little bit of smart money strategies and trying to really get used to the market patterns and everything. So I just want to really just throw it out there and really apologize. So before we even do anything, I have to do my little disclaimer. So for my disclaimer, this is all for educational purposes. I am not responsible for anyone, taking any trades. It's just my own trading opinion. I'm using this as pretty much my way of education. I'm teaching myself in the basic sense. I just want to be real with that. But yes, just kind of take my technical analysis with a grain of salt, and yeah, we can just go straight into for this week what we're going to be doing. But before we drop into any type of charts, we have to see what we're going to be doing for this whole entire week, if there's going to be any type of news. But of course, for the first week of any type of month, we're always going to get the NFP news, was like the, what was it? What NFP? I would say NFP is more of like, oh my gosh, I can't even think right now. Unemployment, there we go. Yes, the unemployment rate, which is usually on every Friday, and I don't really trade on Fridays. But before that, we don't have anything that's going on Sunday. We do have some high impact news on Monday, around Tuesday, right by the end of the New York session. Going through the Asian session on Tuesday, we have some high impact news for AUD. I don't trade AUD pairs. Then we have some NCD high impact news. Like I said, a lot of NFP unemployment rates are going to be going on for this week. So we will be expecting a high volatile market for this week. Then we also got Canadian, but the only thing I'm going to be really focusing on is pretty much GBP pairs, EU pairs or Euro pairs, and USD pairs, since I'm trading EU. But yeah, I'm mostly just going to be focusing on Thursday for my technical analysis or fundamental analysis. But yeah, since we got like the whole news out of the way and really marking out the days to kind of be wary where you're trading, we can actually do like the analysis for this week. So like I said, I haven't really been trading for this week. I have just been back testing for the most part and just kind of cleaning up my charts a little bit. But we just look on a daily chart, and we're looking at Euro USD for right now. And as you see on Euro USD, it kind of almost came up to this 1.2018 area, which is a daily high. As you see right here, we have like a little touch of resistance right here. Came up, rejected, came back down, and now we're just making that higher low. So yeah, we're just making this higher low. We're just gonna pretty much see if it's gonna come down to this 1.2 monthly area, and just kind of get some confluence to see if the market is going to give us some bullish confluence to probably come back up here. But right now we're in a nice range of the 1.218 and also the 1.94 area. We can come and scale down to the 4 hour where we see a break of structure. As you see here, that market came down, it broke the structure. So pretty much you're just going to be looking for sell trades for maybe for this week until it comes down to this area. But we're going to see, we have to see. We can go down even lower on the time frame. So for this week, what I would probably be looking for, since it broke structure, that I will probably wait for the market to come up to fill up this imbalance candle right here. And once we kind of get that influence in this area, I'm just looking for maybe like a sell trade setup, using this as a TP1, or probably ride it all the way down to this monthly support area and see if it holds as a lower high on the daily time frame. And that's pretty much what I'm just going to be looking for EU. EU really performed really well last week. I was able to ride this up for a good while, and as soon as I got like this bearish engulfing right here, that's what I kind of like exit out of my trade. But I had 2 positions on here, which is really well, and we had like liquidity down here too, which kind of like scared me a little bit. But when you have like good risk reward management, it's like it shouldn't really bother you. So next we can go into GJ. So GJ has a lot of order blocks, but we also still in this daily range of the 153 weekly resistance of the 153, and we have our lowest point right here as it holds like a good support level on the daily. And this will be, I thought I would actually mark this down, and this would be the 148.50 if I would have to round it off. So pretty much we're still in this range right here, and just price is just bouncing either in between and just seeing if it's going to either touch up here or come back down here and fill up this order block down here, or this daily order block, before it made like this impulsive move and making a new higher high. So we will definitely have to see, but so far it is still looking a little bit bullish in my opinion. We can jump down to like the 4 hour where it gets a little bit more choppy, but like I said, we're just going to be looking for pretty much bullish influence to probably ride it all the way up to this weekly resistance up here. So as you see, we have a little bit of structure. Again, it's a little bit choppy for me, but we still see that structure, as it broke this structure right here, this high, and it made a new higher high, and it looks like it's making a lower high for right now as we see this bullish engulfing, and it's also bouncing off of this consolidation range period box that I have here. So I'm using that as another confluence. I can probably put a Fibonacci retracement and how's it bouncing off the area of the 38%, and we probably can scale down even more to probably get more details of what's going on in that area. And as you see, we're making that higher low for the most part. So if anything, I will probably want to see if price maybe come back down and probably give me like another confluence, a bullish confluence to go long, and try to target this higher high that we have here and potentially coming up to that 153. That's my initial area that I'm just looking for, is just that 153. All right, and we can jump into gold, which is really choppy. Oops. All right. Yeah, so for gold, I haven't really, like I said, I haven't been trading anything last week. But for right now, I'm still a bit bullish, as we see like on a daily that we broke out of this daily range right here, this 1766 range, and is holding as a support area, or holding as support, as we've seen the EMA starting to cross over. So the 50 and the 20, you can see that crossover is bouncing off the 20 right now on a daily, so we can use that as a bullish confluence. And we can go down to 4 hour, and we can mark this box right here, and this is where pretty much a lot of liquidity, a lot of stop losses, a lot of orders are around this area. So we probably may see another stop hunt before we kind of push up to the upside to that 1800. I mean, even though that we have like these smaller downward channel, still in this consolidation and ranging area on a daily. So there's not a general direction. It can kind of go either or, but we do have like this bearish engulfing right here. So that is kind of an idea where the market want to kind of go, is probably down to these lows. We do see liquidity down here on a daily, and this probably will be a target for the market makers or the banks to kind of grab this liquidity and probably head up, or probably grab the liquidity, retrace, and kind of continue lower. You can go down on the weekly, but I don't really pay attention too much on the weekly as of long term. But yeah, if price do break out of here, then you probably will be looking at this area right here, which is probably the 1.33 area. But we're not gonna go that far into it. We're just gonna focus pretty much for like right now. And as of right now, we see that price broke structure. And you can have like a trend line right here, and we see that price broke structure on the 4-hour. So we could probably see a good retrace, maybe to up to here, or probably up to here. Actually, I would say it would be more ideal to see if price comes up here in this area, and that would be the 1.38 area, and probably see if we can target this for our TP1 or even lower. But for GU, I'm a little bit bearish because it broke structure, but I'm still going to be wary about it. I'm just going to be looking for a confluence as the week goes. I could drop down even more to the hour chart, and you kind of see it more clear as day. As it broke down to this support level, see if it is going to hold as a new resistance. And if it does break through here, we still have like this retail trend line right here. And we see that price come back up to here. We can also throw a Fibonacci on here. Swing low to swing high to the swing low. And if price does come up to that 61.8, but we also see like a good confluential area for the 38% as well. So we have a lot of options to catch the move and catch the trend. And that's pretty much about it. So I just want to keep the analysis short, sweet, and pretty much to the point. So we can see maybe like a break of structure. We could see a auto break of the consolidations. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this week. I will be working on a couple of more videos for this week and next week. I'm looking to talk a little bit more about forex and with like goals, psychology, top-down analysis, understanding market structure. And I just really want to do this because, you know, I want to really take this really serious. And I'm looking into doing the FTMO challenge out in probably like in August or September. That is pretty much my main goal for right now. But I just want to first really understand this and be able to put out information on it. It just also for my own educational purpose and just become a better trader and be better to really explain it. Because if you be able to explain it to a 5-year-old, it's like pretty much anyone would probably get it. But yeah, I don't want to drag this video for way too long, but I do appreciate anyone that if you're still here watching the video. I really do appreciate it. If you have any pretty much questions, or if you have any thoughts for this week, for any pairs that I'm looking at, or probably see something that I don't see, I would love to see your input on it. And yeah, I hope everyone have a very great trading week. Yeah, so stay optimistic, stay positive, stay happy, and I will see you guys this Friday for a recap video for this week. I'm planning on doing some trading for this week, but just have a good trading week and trade safely, and see you guys later on the next video. Peace.